Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. Alright, so we just escaped from the shopping mall, and we're in the subway station. We're still trying to make our way home. So let's try to get home. Okay, we don't have a map of the area yet. Alright, we can't go that way. You know, for a subway station, this place feels awfully abandoned. That's weird. This just takes me back to where... Yeah, that would take me back to the mall. I must have missed a door. Oh, there we go. Now I can get through. That was weird. There's the turnstiles. Now, it's kind of hard to see here. You can just kind of barely make it out. But there's some pictures up near the ceiling in that room there next to the clock. Those are actually showing scenes from Silent Hill 2. Like the scene where he's getting the radio and he's killing that first, like, straitjacket enemy. It's kind of hard to see, but it is there. Alright, we got a subway map. Now there might possibly be items over here. Nope. Sometimes there's items here, sometimes there's not. It depends on the difficulty level and how well you're doing in the game, I think. There's a subway map here. But even without looking at this, I still know my way home. I just need to get on the Bergen Street train at platform 3. Now there is a little extra cutscene we can get by doing a couple things. There's a newspaper left on top of the ticket machine. Fatal accident at Hazel Street. At about 11 p.m. on the 4th, a man waiting on the platform at the Hazel Street station fell onto the tracks and was decapitated by the arriving St. Renata College-bound train. The victim died instantly. While police have not yet determined whether the death was an accident or suicide, witnesses report that the victim did not look inebriated and seemed to jump off the platform deliberately. The victim's identity is still unknown. He was approximately 40 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall, and was wearing a black jacket. This is from 4 months ago. I don't know what it's doing there, Heather. Well, it must have some kind of relevance to what's going on. Now, this place can be a little bit confusing. I do tend to get lost in here. But let's go ahead and save. door is locked or jammed. The chains holding the doors together are secured with a bolt and nut. The nut is screwed on tight. I can't turn it with my hands. Okay, so we're going to need to find something to loosen the bolt and nuts. So from here, I think we go this way. Oh, great. The dogs are back. Let's go down these stairs first. There's a whole bunch of junk and what looks like a dead body. And 2 health drinks. Someone sleeping here? All this red stuff around here is blood. This guy's not sleeping. Why am I not the least bit surprised? I think that nightmares numb my senses a little bit. Poor guy. It's probably just some bum. Let's go to the opposite side here. Stairs. And here we have a Nutcracker. And believe it or not, this is actually what we need to get past that locked door. Buzz off, you mutts. Rusty and impossible to turn. This is for cracking open nuts. Can also open this lock for us, apparently. Alright, so there's a train here. Not the train we need to get home, but a train nonetheless. It's a gift wrap box. Could it be a birthday present? No, I guess not. Nobody I know would give me something this gross. But I'll take it anyway. It should come in handy against the monsters. We got ourselves a shotgun. Was it left here by mistake, though? Over here, some shotgun shells. Now we're gonna have to move quick outside because a new monster has appeared. See that big guy right there? I believe those things are called insane cancers. Now don't be fooled by their size. They actually move a lot quicker than you'd think because they can run at you. They're tough buggers too. Let's go down this hall here. We don't want to take the first right. We want to take the second. Oh, for the record, I wasn't able to show you this, but there's an extra cutscene that you can get if you end up finding, like, if you read both the newspaper upstairs and there's this, like, cultist, like, notebook or book. It basically talks about poltergeist activity and stuff. If you read both of them and you approach one of the train tracks, Heather will be approached from behind and pushed onto the tracks by what appears to be the poltergeist of a guy who killed himself. I also wouldn't recommend running on the train tracks at all, except for this one area, because as soon as you step onto the tracks, a subway starts coming, and you have a limited amount of time to get off the tracks before it comes and kills you. Right. Now, this is the exception here. Need to jump off here. Quickly examine this door. Did we make it? Yes, we did. As soon as you examine that door, though, a whole bunch of dogs spawn to try and stop you from getting onto the platform in time. So yes, here's the train home. At least I would assume so. All the way down to the opposite end of the train. I'll have to go up the stairs. Then go along the opposite side. Another health drink for our troubles. Then all we need to do is board the train. I think my health's okay, so let's just go ahead and board. Uh-oh. Well, wherever this train's going, we're stuck on it now. Right, so we're stuck on a train now. Now we need to fight our way to the front. Symbols drawn on the floor. Hope I don't get cursed just by stepping on it. I hope so too. Not gonna save just yet. These guys are easy enough to get past. I know for one of these cars there's handgun bullets right at the start, so we'll have to keep our eyes peeled. Let's get our shotgun ready. Now that is a giant numb body. I think that enemy is dead. We don't have to mess with the other ones, so let's just pass through. Ooh, goodies. A first aid kit and some shotgun shells. Ah, that's the room where the handgun bullets are. Now there's an insane cancer in this room, I think. Yep. But this one's not too scary. We can just push past it. We don't even have to fight it. train stopping? Now the question is, where did it bring us? The old pattern's painted here among the graffiti. It looks like it was just put here, too. But by whom? And why does my head... I don't know, Heather. Alright, so it's time to explore this new area, which we don't have a map of yet. Here we go. Oh, that's lovely. Everything's turning rusty and red. It's like we just entered the other world again. Best be prepared, Heather. Thankfully, this area is easier to navigate than the last. Mainly because there's not really side areas that we can go to. Left here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there we go. I thought I was wrong there for a second. That was a horrible little area. Get out of my way. Okay, I made it to a safe room. There's a toolbox here, but there's nothing really useful inside. Okay. And we got an underpass map. Ooh, looks like I kind of went the long way around there. Oh well. We got a Maul. This thing's huge. Like a big round pointy hammer. It's super heavy, but at least it's got some oomph. This thing is basically like the giant knife from Silent Hill 2. It's extremely powerful, but it's also extremely slow. So there's not many opportunities that you'd have to use it safely. There's blood seeping out of the bottom of the locker. Is there something inside? I sort of want to take a look, but the locker door won't open. It's better that way. It's not as if there's anything good in there. How do you know? Helmets, should I take them with me? Nah, never mind. It's pretty geeky looking. You're afraid of looking geeky looking rather than protecting your head. Are you crazy, lady? Alright, let's keep going. Big guy there. Wine in a place like this? Well, I suppose it is dark and dry. Well, only one of the bottles is empty. We got a wine bottle. The body must have been crushed by something heavy. With that then, how awful. There's also beef jerky. It's kind of hard to see, but it does look like there's a body there. Kind of. doesn't look like there's anything else to take from this room. Might be something down here. Yep, shotgun shells. Next section, we need to turn left. Oh god, those pendulum things are here too. But it's kind of funny, they were walking at first. From here we turn right. No, we don't want to go down that first hallway. We want to go to the second first. There's some kerosene left in the heater, it looks like. If I had some sort of container, I could take it with me. Well, good thing we do. Let's use the wine bottle. So now we have an oil-filled bottle. There's also a couple health drinks. And I guess that's it. Let's go down to that other hallway that's to our left. So in here we have some kind of machine room. This might be the fuel tank. There's nothing in it, though. Well, let's fix that. Let's throw the switch. Alright. Now what that's done is it's drained the water in this area. So now we can get down below. Thanks to that thing, all the water's finally drained out of the hole. Looks like I'll be able to get down there now, if I can stand the smell. Oh, just get down there, Heather. Doing this to survive, not because we want to. Okay, so it lifted up that thing there to drain the water. Doesn't look like there's anything here, so let's head on up. So now we appear to be in some kind of sewer area.